take apart your vehicle, replace the whole thing. The whole thing. Alright, we rolling? We're rolling. So, you saw the title of the video. The Tundra has a pretty big issue, and it has a serious fix. Talk about engine replacement before you even clicked on the video. So, yeah, the Tundra and the Lexus LX have got a huge recall going on. This is all of the V6 motors. So most of the Tundras that exist are going to get recalled. It's 102,000 trucks to be exact. Pretty significant recall. I've made a video about this before, but I'll summarize that in a couple sentences. When the motor was being built for the Tundra, there was like some debris left in the motor. Now your motor's going to turn off. It's going to run rough. It may not start, or it'll turn off while you're driving. So that in a nutshell is the first video that I made about this recall. So now we have more details. We have the actual fix for this Tundra. We have what to do about it. We know how it's going to go. But we have questions of if we're even going to do it in the first place. It's kind of an interesting one. So circle up this whole thing. So this affects 102,000 vehicles. It's the Lexus LX and the new body style like you see behind me, this Tundra. It is the V6 models. It is the non-hybrid V6 model. So your Platinums, I think, all come with that iForce Max and all that stuff. That's not this one. This is the SR5, the TRDs, anything that doesn't have that hybrid system in it, you're affected. There's not really any way around this. The production dates are like 2021 to like 2023. Like, if you bought one of the first models that were on the lot, you're in this recall. You're one of the 100,000 vehicles. If you want to double check it, you absolutely should. Just Google Toyota recall. Toyota's website has a page where you can plug in your VIN number specifically, and it will tell you if your car has this recall. And the recall that you're looking for has a specific case number. So you're looking for 24V-381. 24V-381. That's the number that you need to look for if you are concerned with this recall I'm talking about. That is the big granddaddy recall of all of the recalls that have ever recalled. So when these engines were built, the machining process, there was some debris left inside like the main bearing area, camshaft, and it didn't get cleaned up properly. So now all that debris is in there and it's getting in the wrong places. It's causing main seals to blow, and there's no way to just go in and fix that. That's in the heart of the motor. You've got too much work to do to just do a quick fix on all of these vehicles. So you might have some rough idling, strange noises, maybe a grinding sound, check engine light might come on, or your motor just won't start, or it'll turn off while you're driving. So super inconsistent. It sounds like they've had reports of a little bit of everything. Strange noises has been a common one, and then a check engine light has come on a lot too. I don't think too many people's vehicles have turned off while they're driving, but it's enough for them to recall 102,000 of them. It's a huge recall for something that has to do with the heart of the motor. So that's got my notes here. Let's make sure we're covering everything. The wind is helping, go through these papers. Okay, let's see. So the production dates, if you're getting into the nitty gritty beyond just checking what the VIN number is on Toyota's website, I do both myself as well. But November 2nd, 2021 was the start build dates till February 13th of 2023. So if you own a 2022 model, you're in this recall with everybody else. There's no way around it. That was one of the first production time frames. And then maybe some of the 2023s that were built later into 2022, you're in here too. And then if you have a Lexus LX, it's July 30th, 2021 to November 25th, 2022. But again, check your VIN number. That's the fail-safe way. But if you just want to verify that your production dates are there, those are the two dates that you need to know for the Tundra and the LX. So what is Toyota going to do about it? Because the problem is in the heart of the motor. And as you saw on the title of this video, they have vouched to replace the entire motor, the whole thing. The whole thing. They're going to take apart your vehicle and replace the whole thing, which is crazy. It's a huge recall for over 100,000 vehicles that they're going to ship out motors and crates to dealerships, and they're going to pull it and replace it. So good on Toyota for jumping on it and offering to do this in the first place. Now, kind of the downside too is they're going to pull apart your truck and replace it. So if your Tundra is like ours, that hasn't had this specific issue happen yet, because it could, do you want to do it? Because they're going to pull everything apart, and human error is just a thing. It's nothing on Toyota, but like things failed to go back together the right way, get a little piece of dirt in the wrong sensor, and then you just have some other random issue that forever because they took your whole truck apart. So comments down below, would you replace your motor in this situation? Would you let them take it all apart and just take them up on the free offer, or are you gonna just trade it in and get something else before they go tear apart everything? Because the Tundra behind us has got less than 20,000 miles on it. It's still a brand new vehicle, and it's working fine. Its value is still there. I don't know if you know the answer to this. I don't know if this is going to hit the Carfax that the motor was replaced. That's a big hit on a Carfax when you go to trade it in 50,000 miles from now. And the second owner is like, oh, no, I don't want that. You replaced the motor. There's something wrong with the vehicle, which that's how I would think. So, yeah, let's have that discussion. Let's talk about that, because I'd be curious what y'all's opinion on that is. And would you just wait for the thing to go wrong and then you replace it? I don't know. But, good on Toyota for jumping on this. This is a huge expense. This is not a small thing. They've obviously had a number of Tundras do this. They started getting reported in June of 2022. We're now July of 2024 as of now recording this video. That it took them 2 years to get to this point, but they're still going ahead and recalling 100,000 vehicles, and I'm sure there's just a handful of those have had the issue so far. But they're going to go ahead and say, bring them all back. We're going to tear all the vehicles apart. We're going to pay for all that expense. And I'm sure some of the, depending on who raises a stink more than other people, there are going to be rental cars involved in this too. And that's just, you're talking about 100,000 rental cars, loaner vehicles, getting miles put on them. And it's not small. So good on them for jumping on this. It's a safety thing. It's a huge safety thing. Imagine having your car turn off on the highway. It'd be wild to lose power steering and whatever else is going to turn off because your motor kicks off. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We're going to keep updating as this goes. If we decide to replace the motor, we'll do it. We'll share the experience and let people know. But maybe trade it in. We'll have to see, because it's such a big teardown that maybe if you trade it into a Toyota dealership, that impact of having the motor replaced doesn't hit your value. And I believe that they would be required to cover that recall before they sell it to another person. I guess that would come down to the dealer if they would take care of that or not. But that maybe that's a way around having the impact hit you and then you still get the full value. I don't know. Anyways, leave a comment down below. I'd be really curious. We haven't done that much to the... Sorry, the deer coming across over there. We haven't done that much to this Tundra yet. It's still brand new. Not a lot of miles on it. And maybe we don't do anything to it at this point and we just let it ride. So, a lot of questions, a lot of unknowns with this. We'll keep modifying the Sierra. Stick around, subscribe to the channel, because we got multiple things going on here. But this is the one that we got to get figured out before we move forward with doing anything with this one. So, yeah, leave a like if this is a helpful video. Stick around, because we're going to keep doing updates on how we handle this and where we're going to go from here. But we'll see you on the next one. Peace.